I really had to take a hard look, and to be forward is a very, very tough decision for me. And what I did is I looked at one of the gentlemen that's actually looking at running, and let me tell you, this guy is a great family man. He's one of the most conservative senators that we have from this great state of Illinois. And as I really started to discern and think and pray about this, it led me to a conclusion. And that conclusion is that Darin LaHood is the right guy for this seat. And let me just tell you a little bit about this guy and the reason why I believe that Darin is the right guy. As a member of Congress, I was having a lot of problems with the liberal Democrats in the Quad Cities, and I called Senator LaHood, and I said, hey, Darin, is there any way that we could get your dad to come out to the Quad Cities and take a look at this bridge? The thing's in very bad shape, and we can't get anybody to really highlight this thing. And 2 days later, we had Secretary of Transportation Ray LaHood in our district taking a look at our bridge. Even the headline of the paper the next day was that this is the worst bridge out of all of the bridges that he's ever seen. Also, anytime that I wanted some help when I would come here to the district in the Illinois 17th District and ask for some help, Darin LaHood was always right there to help me out. And I think that that's important because you have a guy that's a state senator that's really working hard for the people, but then when somebody's looking for a little bit of help, he's always been willing to step up and give me a hand. So, you know, to just be very straightforward, you know, I believe that what we've got to do is we've got to continue to pray for this great nation. We've got to have somebody that's going to go in and really defend our veterans and make sure that they get the proper health care and care that they not only need but deserve. And somebody that actually has a track record, a proven track record, that can really make a difference. And somebody, quite forwardly, that lives in this district, I think is going to be key. So with no further ado, I'd like to announce today, folks, that Bobby Schilling is going to stay at home with his family and be a dad and a husband and continue on the path in the private sector. And today, Bobby Schilling is endorsing Senator Darin LaHood for the Illinois Congressional District. Darin, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Yeah. Let me just say to Congressman Schilling, what a thrill and an honor it is to have his endorsement today. Anybody that followed Bobby's career when he served in Congress for the 2 years that he did, everybody respected Bobby, and they did that because of the values he stood for. Bobby was a citizen legislator in every aspect of that term. He went to Washington, D.C. He never forgot where he came from. He had a strong family. He had the right values, and he went there and did a terrific, terrific job. And but for the Democrats gerrymandering that district, Bobby could have been there a lot longer. But he is someone that I respect. He is someone that has a lot of principle. And the values that he represents are very, very similar to mine. And so to stand here today and have his endorsement in this race as we begin this process of a special election, I'm thrilled to have it and look forward to working with him, his staff, and to take his advice and counsel as I begin on Monday when I formally announce my candidacy for the 18th District and the special election that will take place later on. Thank you.
Good.